Hello, as he said, my name is Morgan McCarty, and it's great to be here tonight. I'm so excited to tell you guys how the Lord's been working in my life. So I actually grew up here in this church since I was very young. I've been here, a part of it. And like he said, I did have the Crockett's as Sunday school teachers. I looked up to Charlotte so much. I thought she was awesome. I still remember that. But I recently graduated from college with a nursing degree. I have my Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. And God began working in my heart actually early high school, about 5 years ago, about going to West Africa. I've always wanted to go there since then. So it wasn't until this summer, though, or I guess it's this fall now, but I have the opportunity to go to West Africa, actually Togo, and use my nursing degree, which I'm so excited about. So my friend Abigail Fant and I, we graduated together in May and passed our boards, and we will be heading out with ABWE. So it's the Association of Baptists for World Evangelism, and they have an incredible vision of using all sorts of ministries around the world, which we'll talk about, but they've got over 1,000 missionaries in over 60 countries. So it's pretty big, but I really appreciate their vision to use ministries to plant churches, to have national leadership take over, and to continue missions movements that way. So I'm very excited to partner with them. So we're going to be, as you can see, in Togo. We're going to be at a northern location and a southern location. So we'll start with the south. There's a hospital in Chico. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but it's an African name, and it's obviously in Chico. And they have also here, they have a blind school, and they have a nursing training center. And because of the medical ministries, they've had over 40 churches planted out of this. So it's a very thriving ministry in southern Togo. You guys may have heard of the Washers, but they're some of the ones who began that ministry in Togo. So I'm excited. There's a hospital there that we'll be helping with. It is a very, animism is very strong in this area, and they've also had some more Islamic influence recently. So I'm excited to see a different culture be able to share the gospel through medical missions. So the hospital that we're at there is actually a 40-bed hospital. And annually, they give care to about 2,200 patients, inpatient. They do about 1,500 surgeries and have around 600 births each year. So it's a hopping place in southern Togo. And then actually in northern Togo, I'll show you guys a video in a minute. But just in 2009, they built a new hospital. The government actually asked ABWE to build another hospital. It was going so well. So they did in 2009, and this is a more Muslim population that we will be working with, which I'm excited to see there. But they don't, because of the strong Muslim population and also because of the recent building, they don't have as many local churches. They actually just meet in small groups at this point. But we're excited to see how God uses this ministry as he has the Southern Hospital in Chico. They also here have aviation and radio ministries. So really taking advantage of all those opportunities to be able to help these local churches and get those missions movements started, even in predominantly Islamic or animistic parts of the country. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a video in a moment, but this video was made by Tommy Kendall. He's a surgeon at the Southern Hospital, and he is actually from Canyon Springs Baptist in Las Vegas, where Stephen West is the church planner, which we actually got to visit with a mission team in high school. But he is out of that church, and he's a surgeon at the Southern Hospital, so I believe we'll be working with him a little bit there. My friend Abby and I will. So we're just going to show you about the middle clip of the video, just about 2 minutes, but he'll tell you a little bit about how God has used the Southern Hospital there in Togo, and also about the building of the Northern Hospital. So we'll go ahead and play that video.
The medical ministry in southern Togo has seen fruit in thousands of conversions and over 40 new churches. On average, a church plant every 8 months, and it continues to bear fruit. However, the northern part of the country has remained unreached. The Togo team, burdened for the gospel to spread, prayed for God to do in the north what he is doing in the south.
Because of its renowned reputation, ABWE has been invited by the government of Togo to build a second hospital in the city of Mongo, 250 miles north of its current facilities. This rare invitation provides us with an amazing opportunity to build bridges of friendship in an area where quality medical care, compassion, and the gospel are desperately lacking. In response to this invitation, ABWE is building the Wendell Kempton Medical and Ministry Center. This facility will not only bring hope and healing through quality health care, it will also serve as a launching pad for culturally appropriate ministries and bring wellness training to outlying villages. This medical and ministry center has the potential to draw patients from around the region and nearby countries like Ghana, Benin, and Burkina Faso. Through the Wendell Kempton Medical and Ministry Center, countless lives will be saved. People will be healed, and many will be changed forever by the gospel message.
In October of 2009, construction began, and local leaders were invited to what was thought would be a modest groundbreaking ceremony, except that people kept coming and coming. In scenes reminiscent of Zacchaeus, people even filled the nearby trees for a better view. In all, over 4,000 people attended, for which the team rejoiced. In contrast to the hopelessness that characterizes these people, the hospital has been named the Hospital of Hope.
So we're going to go ahead and stop it there. That's all we have time for. But the rest of that video can be found on Tommy Kendall's blog. That's actually his ministry video that we took from tonight. But I'm actually, this is a little crazy, but I'm leaving for this trip on Friday. So I just got back into town last week from a summer out west, which I loved. But I'll be heading out on Friday to Togo with my friend Abby. We're very, very excited. So if you would like to hear more about it, whether to partner with me in prayer, I can get your email address. I also have a few prayer letters with me tonight that talks a little bit about how you can pray for us, or if you would like to partner financially, also how that can be done. So I will be out at the fountain after split groups tonight. If you would like that, I'll be out there, and I would love to hear from you if you have any questions. Thank you.